Hey, James. That you? Haven't seen you here in a while. Everything all right?
Yeah, just needed some air. It's been rough.
Want to talk about it? You look like you've been carrying a lot.
I lost my job last week. Just like that. No warning, no thank you. Just, we're letting you go.
Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's hard. Did you see it coming?
Not at all. One day I'm doing overtime. The next day I'm packing up my desk. Just feels unfair.
I can imagine. That kind of shock, it messes with your head. Not just your paycheck, but your peace of mind, too. Yeah. I wake up in the morning and don't even know what I'm supposed to do anymore. Like, what's the point? What am I even good for now? You're still you, James. A job is something you do, it's not who you are. I know people say that, but when you've built your routine around work, around earning, around being useful, it's hard to separate. You're right. You're used to solving problems, contributing, being part of something, and when that's taken away, it can feel like the ground's been pulled out from under you.
Exactly. I sit at home and all I hear are my own thoughts. None of them good. I feel like I failed, and I'm scared of what's next.
Those are normal feelings, James, especially after something hits so suddenly. But let me tell you something I've learned from experience. Your value doesn't go away just because your routine did. You're not broken. You're in a hard moment. That's different. But what if this isn't just a moment? What if it doesn't get better? It's okay to be afraid of the unknown. But think about this. Every tough season ends. Even the worst storms pass eventually. The hard part is not giving up in the middle of it. Feels easier to give up some days. I know. And you wouldn't be weak for feeling that way. Life gets heavy. But even when things seem stuck, change can come from the most unexpected places. Sometimes not getting what we wanted opens the door to something better than we imagined.
I want to believe that, but right now I just feel lost.
That's honest. And it's okay to feel lost. You don't need all the answers today. You just need to take the next step. Maybe it's sending out one resume or just getting out of bed and taking a walk. Tiny steps are still progress.
You really think that matters?
Absolutely. Healing, recovery, starting over, it all begins with small, steady actions. And those actions remind you you're still in control of your story.
But what if no one hires me? What if this gap ruins my chances?
Think about how many people started fresh after setbacks. Some found better jobs. Some switched fields entirely. Some even started their own thing. Life rarely goes in a straight line, and that's not a bad thing.
I never thought I'd be starting over at this age.
A lot of people feel that way. But starting over doesn't mean you failed. It means you've grown. You know more now. You've experienced pressure and you're still here. That counts for something.
I guess. I just didn't expect life to turn out like this.
Most people don't. But maybe this chapter has something new in it, something that wasn't possible before. Maybe it's a time to breathe, to reset, to rediscover parts of yourself you forgot.
You sound like you've been through something like this.
I have. Lost a job years ago. Felt like my whole identity fell apart. But looking back, it forced me to look deeper at who I was, not just what I did for money. That pain taught me what really matters.
Yeah? And what did you find?
That I mattered even when I had nothing to offer. That kindness, patience, and inner peace are worth more than a paycheck. And that starting over can be the beginning of something stronger.
That sounds nice. Like something I'd want to believe.
You don't have to believe it all right now, but maybe just believe this. Your life isn't over. This is a valley, but not the end. You're more than your job, And this moment doesn't define you.
Thanks, Eric. You didn't have to stop and talk, but I'm glad you did.
Of course. Sometimes we just need someone to remind us we're still standing. And you are. One step at a time, James. You've got this.
Even in the darkest moments, your value remains. You're not alone, and your story isn't finished.